What is going on, guys? It's Wraith. I am back. It's ToyHammer After Dark. I am not by myself, but I want to say hi to you guys. We also have Blake, Mr. ReconRage here tonight as well. So we're going to get into it. We're going to talk some stuff. Carlos from TheBadassReviews should be making an appearance later. So he will be on here as well. He's traveling back from Panama. So safe journeys, Carlos, which should be a good trip for him. So yeah, so we are in the first week of 2026, which is awesome. I'm very happy about that. I think everybody has gone back to work at this point. Or Mr. Blake, have you gone back to work yet?
Tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't worked this morning for a little bit because of some stuff that's happened in our world. But anyway, that's a different point. We're going to talk about some JOYTOY Warhammer figures tonight. But first, we're going to get to the chat and say hello to you awesome folks who are joining us on a Sunday evening. So first we have here, we got Failing Upwards. I am here and I am early. Yeah, you are early, but that's awesome. And then of course we got Blake, and then we got Adam Hobbies. What is going on, sir? You've been messaging me on Instagram. I appreciate it as well. Sending me. So we got Mr. Cyberrat. Mr. Cyberrat won this figure here, and we're going to give another one away tonight. And then once we have both done, and I also have a badge that a patch that I have to send to Failing Upwards, that will be sent out on tomorrow or Tuesday. So we'll have both of the winners as well. So what is going on, Cyberrat? And then we got Freaks Figures. What's going on, Freaks Figures? You also messaged me earlier this week or during the week. So hello, what's going on? And then we got Andy the Collector, who's awesome. So what's going on, sir?
What up, Andy?
And then we got one of my mods, Diamond Gambino, the man with the AliExpress plan. If you want to get some cheap JOYTOY figures, join our Discord channel and go to the AliExpress forum. You're gonna save some money. So let's see. And then I'm gonna give this one to you, Blake.
Do we know who this guy is?
I don't know.
I think his name is James. Oh yeah, Studio Samudio. Oh, that's right.
What is going on, sir? And who else we got? We got JMac77. What's going on, sir? And I think, man, we got a lot of chats in here tonight. We got Trevor McGuire. What's going on, sir? I'm going to trust the third-party sellers on Walmart's apps. Probably during the conversation that's going on now in that chat that I'm not paying attention to. So we got El Spooky Zorro. What's going on, sir?
Rob. Nice to see you, Rob.
And then we got Jesse Marshall. What is going on, sir?
What up, Jesse?
We got Jen Lucky Sprinkles. Said Sparkles before Sprinkles. What's going on, Jen? This is becoming a thing. Yeah. And then who else do we got? A lot of chats going on. Jeez, you guys are talkative tonight. That's awesome. Thorazine666. Greetings, everyone. I hope you all have a great 2026. I hope so too for you as well, dude. We have a lot of fun news that's coming out and a lot of stuff that's going to be coming for 2026. So that's awesome. You joining us as well. We got some more people in here. Thorazine said that. Then we got Mr. Sunny Sundries. The blood of martyrs is the seat of the Imperium. Yes, sir. And wow, we have got a lot of people. Everybody's talking tonight. We got Twizzler. What's going on, sir?
The man with the candy.
We got Mr. Sir T3 Baggins. I know it says T Baggins, but I'm calling you T3. What's going on, T3? I actually sent him his first JOYTOY figure this year for Christmas. I sent him a Space Marine Space Wolves because he's a Space Wolves fan, but he got the Space Wolf. I want to know what I want to see a review on that with some pictures. I want to see what you think. I know you sent me a couple pictures, but I want to see more because that's your first JOYTOY figure. Then we got Dub3. What's going on, sir?
Hey, Dub, just a little note on that. Shooting the Shelf just got done for their all-time pictures for the year, their picks, and Dub3's pictures got chosen, which was really nice.
Oh, that's very cool. Very cool. Kent Poole collects. What's going on? Oh, he's got his first Joy Toy. You got to tell me what Joy Toy and why it's a Grey Knight or a Blood Angel. That has to be one of the two, not a dirty Ultramarine.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
We got art by Ackerman. What's going on, sir?
There it is.
All right. And then...
We got double Dillwad.
Yup. And then there was Zine. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I'm actually not at the end of this. Holy crap. Where did I missed the double Dillward. Where is
double
the...
I saw and G just popped in too. That's awesome.
Oh, wow. Very cool. Wow, we've got... All right, so I'm failing with the chat tonight, guys. So anybody who's joining, thank you for joining. We got some fun stuff going on tonight. We got some figures to give away. We have some news on the next week's giveaway, which is going to be Space Marine 2. We have this copy here.
Ooh, that is... I have that copy, and it is awesome, dude.
Correct. And this is the PlayStation 4 physical version. So this is not just a code in here. So
PlayStation 5?
PlayStation 5, sorry. Not PlayStation 4. Forget what I said. PlayStation 5. I have PlayStation 5. This is PlayStation 5. This is sealed. PlayStation 1. This is sealed. This is the actual physical copy. It has season 1 and 2. I play this all the time on my PC. So if you don't have it, this is perfect. And if you want to keep this as a collector's item, this is one of the reasons why I wanted it originally. But we got it actually given to me by Pilar Americas. So they were awesome. They sent this over to me. So
is that the Steelbook edition?
That's the Steelbook edition. So
that was so cool. That artwork on that Steelbook. Oh, by the way, do you know who's on that artwork of that Steelbook? Right? That's right. One of your favorite factions.
Is that the Ultramarines again?
I mean, it could be.
That's not cool.
It's very cool. It's very cool.
What's up, guys at the airport, dude? Listen, Carlos, if you cannot make it, do not worry about it, dude. Please take your time. Don't worry about it. Curious to all you who collect Joy Toy, I'm hunting for 2 Space Wolves Blade Guards. I saw a $60 price range for them on Ali. Should I trust it? BG or Diamond Gambino DG can actually provide you more assistance. So DG, I am asking you to help out T3 to see if those prices are real on AliExpress, which I know you're going to say are real, but he'll give him the links of them and then he'll confirm. So so anyway, we got some stuff going on tonight. We're going to probably have some new people in here too, because one of the things that was enabled on this stream, because I do so many goddamn shorts, is this stream now is going to go to a short format. So this is not just going to be on your normal YouTube, but if you want to watch this on your shorts on your mobile phone, so a 916 format, that's what this is going out to as well. We'll see how that works. I'm not sure how exactly it's going to work with the format, so we'll see. Should be cool. We got Neo in here. What's going on, Neo? So in the future, by the way, Neo is going to be one of the people who's going to do a segment on our show, and that's one of the things that's changing a bit tonight. We're going to have, as we go through the show and we have different segments, we're going to have a card that's going to play, and in the future we're going to do a card on the video games for Warhammer 40K, and we're going to have Neo talk about the Space Marine 2 stuff, because there is stuff going on all the time, and we have a big patch that's coming up for Space Marine 2 as well. So and I'm going to get this out of the way too really quickly. If you guys like this content, because I know I'm going to forget to say this, if you guys like this content, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to me, because I'm a cool guy, as well as like and subscribe to Mr. ReconRage here as well. He needs the support as an Ultramarine fan. He doesn't have enough in his ranks, so apparently that's the way it works.
Here's the fact, right? Let's talk about that. Just really quick, let's address your comment. Okay?
Sure.
If I really need the help, how come Ultramarines are on everything you see? I think I'm good. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of other awesome factions down there, but when you say Space Marine, how many people know Titus? Pretty much everybody.
My wife and kids bought me a mug for Christmas, and
looks like they're smart. Look, they got a good family right there. Good choice.
Just throw this. Anyway, we got some fun stuff going on tonight. We have some fun stuff going on for the week. I actually just put up another I'm calling them Wraith cuts because they take about 8 hours to make, but they're like the little short videos that I do of really the JOYTOY figures. And today's one that I put up was a special one, and it's one of the reasons why, or the main reason why, I'm wearing my Blood Angel garb, which, if you guys don't know, my favorite second chapter is the Blood Angels after the Grey Knights. And so I got my 2 Blood Angel Predator Annihilator tanks in. So yeah, actually, I'm so excited. Right after this stream, I have everything set up in my collector room. I'm going to do an unboxing, tape it, and then Monday night, we're going to do a live review from the collection table, and then probably Tuesday the full review will go up. I'm going to start building out that huge diorama that I've been talking to you guys about for a long time. So this should be a very, very cool start to 2026. And then Mr. ReconRage, you got yours, right?
You got to be a hater, don't you? You just got to do it. Like,
I'm kidding.
Well, let's just talk about this. So we're gonna have another,
heart to heart.
The words of rage. Okay. So basically, you live where?
I live in New York. I live on the East Coast.
And I live where? Oregon.
You're on the West Coast.
In China, but yet somehow you got yours. They flew over me and dropped yours off first. I don't know. I don't know how the shipping's going, but I'm just going to handle it.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So from Sunny Sundries, I got the PS5 Ultimate Limited Edition. Of course, the Smurfs are displayed from front, side, back because Titus is a Smurf, and the Ultramarines are famous for fighting Tyranids. The Blood Angels are also famous for fighting Tyranids as well. Battle of Baal, blah blah blah. Let's not forget about that.
Well, let's look at the name. I know the lore, but let's look at the name. Would you rather be called Blood Angel? That sounds like you got your ass kicked. Or would you like to be called Ultramarine? I mean,
I'd rather be called a Blood Angel because we look cool as hell.
I noticed what you didn't say. You didn't say Grey Knight. Ooh.
That's because nobody's supposed to know about the Grey Knights. Even though I have a Grey Knight armor. We're the special team. So tonight we're gonna have some cutovers. You guys, I want to hear your feedback for these cutovers because I have 2 different versions. I have one with sound and one without sound. So we're going to try the one with sound tonight because my Discord server said try the one with sound. So hopefully I don't blow your guys' eardrums out with these explosions. Just a quick heads up with what's going to be coming. But anyway, we have fun stuff going on. So
we might have a guest, so keep looking at your deal. Somebody might be popping in.
Oh.
Maybe not there yet, but you'll see.
Very interesting. Okay, cool. Very cool. Spurs of a special unit to fight Tyranids, the Tyrannic war veterans. Very cool. Me too, Adam. So again, we'll be taught. So it's been a slow week. There hasn't been any JOYTOY releases this week. There is some information that came my way. And the other thing, we got some shipping notices, as well as, like I said before, I got my Predator tanks in. I also did some work on my collection room, put some more lights up, and I finally fixed. I ran special HDMI extenders from my PC to my collection room, so I'll be able to do lives from that collection room, not on my phone, but from my actual good camera, so it's not ridiculously terrible. So that's going to be fun in the future as well. So, all right. So, Blake, anything before we jump into the JOYTOY information for the week?
So part of the giveaways we're going to give away tonight, I'm going to throw in some extra options, and one of those, well, actually many of those, will be for you Warhammer collectors out there, especially the miniatures, and anybody wants to learn a little bit about lore. I've got several awesome mint copies of the White Dwarf magazines, which are the official Games Workshop Warhammer magazine. We will give these away also throughout the next several shows. So you might want to stay tuned if you want to get some of these. They're pretty darn cool, and I think you'll enjoy them quite a bit.
Yeah, I was shocked to find out what's going on, Crusty Old Crow, turning in from the frigid. Dude, I know it's probably cold as shit there. One of the things that's funny is
Nice here.
when I found out that Warhammer still makes, or Games Workshop still makes, a physical magazine in 2025 or 2026 now, I was blown away, dude. I had a subscription for 2 years to the magazine. It's actually a really good magazine. They
Oh,
need
it's amazing.
to have JOYTOY in there, though. They need to have those action figures in there because that's cool. That's also that's how we're getting the Fulcrum. Yeah, that's what we need. That's how Magnus should have been. And I know we don't have Trader Lone in here tonight to say, yes, you are right, Wraith, but he would totally agree with me as our resident Thousand Sun loyalist. Oh, man.
Who's going to win this one? And here's the question. Who is going to win this one?
Oh, that's an awesome cover. That's an awesome cover.
We got some good stuff going out here. So stay tuned to the channel. Every Sunday, you'll have your opportunity.
Very cool. And if you guys didn't see, the cover or the thumbnail for tonight's show is Blake turning into part of the Alpha Legion. So we got to keep poking the bear and getting him to get a cosplay of Alfurious / Omegagon for this year when we go, because you got to come to, you know what I'm going to say right now? I'm going to see if I can go out to Portland, but you got to try to come to New York Comic-Con.
Oh, I've actually thought about that. That's an actual serious one. I mean, I'm already getting out there for Legion's Con, but I thought about flying out and maybe just doing like a Friday, Saturday, come back Sunday, you know? I mean, it's 12 hours of flying, but it would be definitely worth it to hang with you and be your Grey Knight handler again in a jumbo con.
That's fun, dude. So for T3, Wraith, I know you're a Punisher fan like me. Did you get the 2-pack with Nick Fury? I got in color swaps with the Bushwhacker. So I didn't buy. So I did. I'm actually looking at it right now. I didn't buy the Bushwhacker one because there was some issue. I purchased from a retailer. They said they never ordered them, never sent it to me. I was waiting on them. So I never got the Bushwhacker 2-pack with Punisher. And then I looked at the price and it was like over $100. And I was like, screw you. I am not going to get that. I'll just wait for the Nick Fury one. So I did get the Nick Fury one. So we'll actually do a live unboxing. I want to do a comic live unboxing soon, as well as some of this stuff as well that I have. So yes. So just looking through the chat really quick. Yeah, dude, there's gonna be some big explosions in a little bit. I used to have a sub to White Dwarf. I did too. I realized I had a store by me that was that had the magazines quicker, because I had the sub. I don't know if you have ever had the sub, but I had the sub for 2 years, and I was getting my magazine like a month or 2 months after it had come out. And I was trying to do reviews on them at the time, and I was like, this is terrible. I'm like, what's the point of this?
Yeah, and sometimes on that subscription that they would show up damaged. I knew I used to have a sub a while back, and a lot of mine would show up all jacked up from the mail.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I had to contact them a couple times, and they sent me double issues, so that was kind of interesting. But so anyway, so anything else? Well, you have I know that you had an Instagram post this week about your
the official.
Why don't you explain to folks what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. So for many people in the chat here, and I think there's quite a few, you probably know that I'm a huge Four Horsemen fan. I go to Legion's Con every year. I'm actually been blessed by the powers that be that I am actually the one of 3 West Coast shows for the Four Horsemen this year, for Legions, Mythics, Cosmics, all that stuff. And that's why I am holding the first inaugural 2026, June 13th and 14th. Mark your calendars here in Southwest Portland. I'm throwing a 2-day event. It's a Legions meetup, and for the Pac Northwest, and everyone's invited, even especially you Warhammer fans out there. I'd love for you guys to show up to this. I think it'll just be a blast. The first day will be a typical meetup con type situation at a location that I will give out the address later, but I basically rented out a whole hall area that has a pool, barbecue. We're going to have a pool party. There's going to be food, and then there's going to be vendors. So that's going to be a blast. That's day 1, Saturday the 13th. And then the second day because a lot of people are going to be making a journey all the way out here, I wanted to make it just more than a one-day event. Plus, I live in such a beautiful place here in the Pacific Northwest. It's like living on the set of Lord of the Rings. I tell people it all the time. So day 2 is we will all collaborate, find a rally point. We'll leave at 9 o'clock. We'll head out to Cannon Beach, where Point Break, Twilight, Goonies, several movies have been filmed. But on our journey, on the way out, we're going to stop at a place called Camp 18, which it's an iconic loggers cabin that they turned into a big family restaurant. Food is amazing.
Oh, awesome.
And then we'll head on to Cannon Beach itself. And we're going to do some toy photography, sightseeing. We're going to hang as a crew. We're just going to have a fun time as a bunch of Legions, Warhammer geeks and friends and family. And we're just going to have a good time walking around, looking at the ocean, looking at the iconic scenery, seeing some of the spots that you saw in some of your beloved movies where they were actually filmed. Then we'll head down old 101 Highway, BCH Highway. We'll head down to Tillamook, Oregon, where there's the creamery that makes all the Tillamook ice cream and dairy stuff you might have in your stores throughout the United States. But we're going to have a fresh scoop of Tillamook ice cream, and we're going to enjoy the day, and we're going to wrap up from there and head back to Portland. So
cool.
Mark your calendars, June 13th and 14th this year here in Southwest Portland. So I hope to see as many there. And if you have any questions, or if anybody here wants a table as a vendor, I'm taking care of everything. There's no charge. I got the tables for you. All you need to do is show up, bring your stuff. If there's something you need to ship out to me, I got storage. I can put it in storage for you until you get here. Just talk with me. I just want this to be a really fun event and check off a lot of boxes for people.
Very cool. So I want to highlight really quickly. So Dub3, so disappointed my Death Guard arrived broken. So he messaged me during the week on Instagram. Right, yes. So he had purchased it from LT Cave. So Dub, I told you reach out to LT Cave. Let me know what happens with it. Also let them know that you watched the show and Ray told you to contact them. His leg popped out and it's not popping back in. So I'm sure they'll do right by you. If anything does not happen, let me know and I'll reach out to them as well. So and then Kent Pool Comics is here. Kent Pool Collects rather. What is going on, sir? Need my Joy Toy Fabius file. Hopefully in 2026 we'll see that. Hopefully in 2026. And then I saw another comment here that I really wanted to quickly highlight because I have something that's coming up for it, which is going to be here we go. I'm looking at getting the Sisters Battle trade paperback by Marvel Comics. Been obsessed with Adeptus Sororitas. I have that. I also have the one for Magnus Calgar as well as Marnus Calgar, and then I also have the other one. So I think I'm just gonna do a video. All of my comic books that I have from Warhammer, all the way back from Warhammer Fantasy to now, because I also have a graded version of my favorite cover, which has a Grey Knight on it, which I just got from the comics grading company about a month ago. So I'll do that as well, which will be pretty fun. So all right, so let's jump over and we're going to look at some Joy Toy stuff. We have some interesting stuff to look at and to see exactly what, because we didn't get anything this week as far as announcements. We have some ideas of what's going to be coming, but we don't know specifically right now what is. We have like guesses, I would say, but we don't know specifically yet. So, and then also really quickly, it's Chapter Master of White Town. Yes, it looks like the white console's on there. We also have a guest as well. What is going on, Mr. Curtis? Curtis Art by Ackerman. Hello, sir.
How's it going?
Good. How's everything going? Did you get a shipping notice yet on your Joy Toy Contemptor Dreadnought for the 1,000?
I don't have shipping in the shop app, but if I go directly to LT Cave, it shows kind of tracking information. So
okay, when you can go to Google and just type in global tracking, pop that number in there that they have, and see if it's left Hong Kong or if it's done anything.
Yeah, yet. It's in St. Louis right now.
So it is. Oh shit!
Get here
Yeah.
Day or two.
Dude, you're gonna get it in no time, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm very
Of
interested
course, I'll
to
have
see.
to wait till Friday to open it up with Blake on my mail call. But
Yeah, buddy. I think I see somebody's money shot coming.
probably, yeah.
That's awesome. So, well, Curtis, you joined us at the right time. We're about to jump over to the Joy Toy stuff. There wasn't anything announced this past week, but we have some stuff that we want to talk about as far as news and stuff that's going on, and something that's happened with me. Unfortunately, we'll go into it a little bit here in a second here. So, but all right. So this is going to be. I want your guys' feedback for these cutovers. Do you like it with sound or without sound? So we're going to start it in just a second. We're going to switch over to our Joy Toy. Here we go. There we go. All right, guys. So let me know if that's too loud or not, because we're going to have cut over cards.
I think
it was
fine,
okay.
yeah.
It was okay. It wasn't too loud for the chat, hopefully.
Nope.
Cool. All right. So nothing new, but I made a short. This is going to happen. I made a short on the White Scars this past week, a Wraith cut. And when I made it, I spent usually about 7-8 hours making these. And of course, I'm spending 7-8 hours on these figures. So now I'm going to order them. I'm going to order all three.
What did I say? Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah.
Didn't you say you weren't getting those?
I said, yeah. But
And
this
I
is
said, yeah, he will. Just give it some time. And he said,
I think we all knew what he really meant. So
this is what winds up happening every time that I make these type of shorts where I like spend a lot of time with the figures, watching them, figure out what I want to do. And then, dude, I really love the Terminators, and the Praetor fits. I think maybe I'll do, because I feel like we're gonna get Jagatai Khan, I would think. And so Curtis, Jagatai Khan is the Primarch of the White Scar, so he's going to be in that big larger scale when we get him. I believe we're going to probably get him in January, February, very, very soon, because usually when they release like these type of figures, when we see this as the first release, they're most likely going to have that Primarch coming very soon. So Blake, I know you picked up the 3 of these. I am also going to pick up these 3, which means that they'll be a free, because we're never going to have this in my collection. We're not going to have the head one there. So that's not going to be in part of my collection. But these look awesome. I'm very happy. The other thing that we got was I got my shipping notice on my Death Guard. Now, I know on YouTube, there's been a couple people who were reviewing them and putting them out there. But I just got my shipping notice, and these were shipped out from LT Cave. I should, because they're in the States now, so I should get them in about a week or so. Blake, you ordered these. Did you get your shipping notice yet on these?
Yeah, it shows that yes, I got it.
Okay, cool, perfect. And then what did you want? Did you, just a recap? Did you order 2 of these too?
Yeah, I ordered 2 so I could have the alternate head sculpt, which I think we have a picture of that.
Yeah, let me bring it up. Here it is. Sorry. It's this one right here.
Yeah.
So closer.
So yeah, I ordered 2 of them so I could display it as another figure.
Yep.
And then I got obviously the Plague Marine that was with us.
That's right. The Plague Marine was the other one. So I ordered 5. You ordered 5. So those are all going to be coming within the next couple of weeks. And then did you ordered these 2 already, right? The 2 Imperial Fists that we talked about last week?
Yeah, remember, because I got an extra one because I want a head sculpt on that one.
Oh, that's right. God damn it. So that's right on the Librarian. I'm ordering 2 of the. When I put my order, I'm going to order 2 of the Praetorian and Tartarus Terminator armor. So should be cool.
Oh, Big G just popped in. What's up, Greg? Nice to see you, buddy.
He's still trying to hold out.
Not for long, especially coming on this stream.
He goes, "I'm here, baby, but I'm still not buying any of the." Wait, hold on. I got to say it like Greg says it. Let's see if I can do it just like Greg. Hey, I'm here, baby, but I'm still not buying any of these American amazing figures. Was that good, Greg? I don't know. I tried. I tried my East Coast. I mean, I could talk like, hey, how you doing? Hey, Greg, how you doing? I understand you're not buying any of these, but you need to get on it, capiche? All right, there you go.
dude. You're coming to the right stream if you're thinking of grabbing this. So from Freaks and Figures, do you think they'll make any Repentance or the Exorcist tank? If they make the Exorcist tank before they make like the Plague tank or anything like that, I think Blake's gonna have a conniption. So I think
I'll have an Exorcist.
Yeah, I think we'll eventually get there. I think we'll eventually get these figures, and the tank and that stuff. But I think it's going to take a little bit of time. But I think we'll get there. I definitely think we're going to get there.
Oh, absolutely, especially that Plague tank.
The Praetor got a gun holster that actually works. I know we don't have a holder of nothing anymore on our figures, so hopefully that is something that they're going to continue to do from now on. So I'm in for the Praetor, probably one of the Terminators. Yeah, dude, they look absolutely awesome. Yeah, my Death Guard still haven't gotten to the local store. The perks of being Canadian. Actually, Curtis, do you have all right? So when you get your Contemptor Dreadnought of the Thousand Suns, do you have any interest? Right. Well, I guess you're going to see exactly what the quality of the figure is, and so on, and actually get it in your hand because you have one. You have the Terminator from the what did you get him the Terminator for, Blake?
Iron Warriors.
Iron Warriors Terminator. That's right. What is your take on the JOYTOY figures? I know I've asked you this question before, but I want to get a refresher. Because you're about to get the Terminator, which is a different type of scale. It's also a different type of plastic. What did you think about that Terminator figure?
I think it's one of the best articulated figures I've ever held in my hand. Like it just, for as chunky as they are, it moves like butter, but it also holds a pose. So it's not loose. Like sometimes you'll get something that articulates well, but then it doesn't hold. Yeah, this will hold a pose, but you can get it into a bunch of different positions, and yeah, it's just really good quality.
Yeah, that's one of the things I think that most people, when they get their first figure, as long as it's not a V1 figure, they're like, holy shit, these are awesome. Because Blake, you got the V1 figures. Yep. And when I originally got my V1 figures, they smelled terrible. They smelled dude, they smelled like diesel. They smell like burnt diesel. That's the best way to describe it.
I honestly think, it's funny you mentioned that. So I have a little backstory on that.
Sure.
So I reached out to somebody in the industry to ask why they think that happens. And with some of the other figures, you'll get this, like, either it'll be a paint or like a diesel-y gas smell. It's not just JOYTOY.
Oh, okay.
Remember that plastic figures are made with petroleum.
Correct.
Okay. So there's always going to be an essence of that. And number two, when they fly them over, they put them in the cargo bay, and I guess there's a lot of MoGas fumes down there, and sometimes.
Oh.
So yeah, because I actually, one of my first orders from Locker Toys way back, 5 years ago?
Yep.
The inside plastic clamshell was melted.
Oh wow.
And I asked them, I wrote them and sent them pictures, and they said, "Oh, it looks like." This was their answer. "Oh, it looks like they put it too close to the engine on the plane." I'm like, huh?
Wow.
So they do exactly. I guess it gets pretty hot back there in certain areas of the storage.
Oh shit! Yeah.
The cargo planes.
That's what it is. Maybe. Dead Man Juan, what's going on, sir? Thank you for joining us tonight.
What up, brother in Seattle?
One other figure that's going to be coming soon as well is going to be. So we're going to get the Sanguinor figure, and this is a beautiful, beautiful figure. I ordered 2 of these, so I have 2 of these coming. This is perfect. This is going to be sitting in my huge Blood Angels display. But yeah, so now, Curtis, do you collect the Marvel Legend figures as well?
I've got some Marvel Legends. I've got a little like X-Men display upstairs. So typically what I would do is I would get whatever character I had, I would get a Marvel Legends version, and then once a Mafex figure of that same character would come out, I would replace it.
I get it. That makes sense.
I would upgrade, as it were.
So do you have the Angel figure that came out pretty recently for the X-Men?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm very interested because I want to see a review on the wings for the Angel figures as compared to like something like this, which is actually amazing because we got, if you remember, we got the Sanguinary Guard re-released, Blake, and they have like the little rabbit ears for wings on the backs of their power packs. Previously, Curtis, the figures had these massive, huge angel wings, which were awesome. And so, from a lore perspective, I think it was Angron ripped all the wings off of all those Sanguinary Guard, and so now they have like these little rabbit wings. There you go. So those are wings on the back of Dante there.
Gotcha.
Yep, and show him the other one.
Yep.
Those are nice.
Yeah, those are the really good. Yeah, you could say.
So you got this side, and then you got this version.
Yep.
Very cool.
So anyway, so Sanguinor is going to be coming, I believe, shipping. Mine was shipped. So I think it was shipped the other day. So I should be seeing this probably, I think, the end of January. We should be getting the Sanguinor. So he looks awesome. I didn't even realize on the back he actually has the little bunny wings on his for his flaps on his power pack jump engine. So
yeah, I like the teardrop on the back of his pack too.
Yeah, dude. And he's got, I just realized too, he's got the monster sized engine, because on the new Sanguinary Guard, they have the much smaller. Yeah, like Dante, they have the much smaller. So this is, I didn't realize this. This actually is much more in line with the original Sanguinary Guard figures, especially the wings. So that looks absolutely awesome. I'm very happy about that. Two Finger Tony, what's going on, sir? Thank you for joining us, sir.
Looks
What
like
up, brother?
on
2 fingers, buddy. 2 fingers.
right now at LT Cave. They've got that figure on sale.
Oh, very cool.
And 19% off.
Guys, remember, if you guys are interested, the best way to support the channel is through our affiliate links. We have affiliate links with Cool Toys Club, with LT Cave, and also with David's Toys, as well as we have a discount code for them. So, all right. So, Curtis, I'm going to try to get you to commit to not totally commit, but thinking of committing to your next figure. Now, do you do customs a lot? Do you paint also? Do you like the painting aspect of it?
I do.
Any interest in picking up the Hall of Armory?
Maybe. I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know. I'm my biggest issue with these is the scale. Like, just the standard figures are a little bit too small for me. Like, because I can't. I would like to be able to fit them in, like, with my Cosmic Legions. And those are 7 inches, and these are, around 5. Like, it's hard to flub that in. But the bigger characters, I can, because I don't have to worry about, like, why they're bigger and what the lore is and what's going on. So yeah, the bigger ones I'm probably going to be more tempted by than the standard ones.
Okay. The other thing, and actually this kind of goes into what I want to talk about a little bit, because I got a picture of this. So we have these are the Space Marine 2 figures. Once I find them, god damn, I have to type in Ultramarines. Ugh, god damn it.
You're welcome.
God damn it.
Left a bad taste in your
All
mouth.
right. Ultramarine figures. So, all right. So these are going to start shipping. We should start getting these. So these are the Space Marines. So this is going to be a little bit of a controversial thing here, because these are the Space Marine 2 figures, right? And these are the larger scale Space Marine 2 figures that we've gotten. But one of the things that we've heard about this now is these figures are actually going to be in much closer scale to our normal figures. So this right on the right is the Ultramarine Space Marine 2 figures. Okay. So that is what the larger scale, because that's a power armor scale figure. Okay. The one next to it is supposed to be a much taller, bigger figure in the a little bit of a larger armor. And as you can see, he is not even up to his, he's a much shorter figure. So we are getting them with these new Ultramarine. Here's the biggest one. This is crazy. We're going back in scale, boys. We're going back to what the original scale of these figures were, which makes me very happy, because that's what I bought into originally. But I was under the impression that these Space Marine 2 figures were going to be in the same scale as the other Space Marine 2 figures. So Blake, going to you, what do you think about this?
I am happy that 99% of my collection will be of the same size or scalar. Am I super psyched about the standout Space Marine 2 special release figures being a different size and now releasing more of them and having them an alternate size? So you kind of got this mix up, right?
Sure.
I think what they're going to do is I think they're going to re-release the other ones and shrink them back down too. I think you can look at it one of two ways. You could get mad and say, well, I bought all these other figures at this size, and that's the only figures that are of that size. And even the newer released ones that are coming aren't of that size for Space Marine 2. Or you can look at it as JOYTOY was listening, because they've made the size change because so many people complained. That's what I'm thinking.
Sure.
They want to make
it is a barrier to entry for sure for a lot of people.
Yeah. And at this point, to Curtis's point, at this point, there's a lot of people coming on board with JOYTOY Warhammer figures.
Yep.
And I think this is a good time for them to make that decision. You know what, we need to go back to what we've already released. Yep. Because they're doing a lot of reruns and a lot of that. And a lot of people are coming on board with these re-releases. I would be pissed if I came out like, 1/18th, and I got two different size brackets. I've got these Space Marine 2 figures that are taller. What's going on here? So I get the course correcting. And I think that really, I think a little bit's been prodded by the fan base saying, hey, we're not really okay with this. And so they're listening. So I think you could take that as a positive.
Well, and the Space Marine 2 one is probably a good one to start with, because your casuals are probably, that's going to be one that they would go towards, right? Because they're going to know it.
Yep.
So
the other thing too that's very interesting with this, because this intercessor for the Blood Angels is the one that Blake and I bought a bunch more of to go in our Predator Annihilator tank, which I'm going to open up right after this. I'm so excited. I have two.
Ooh, nice.
Anyway, the cool thing is and this is what I think, they want to do more vehicles. Okay, they want to do more large scale vehicles like our tank, like our Predator. We also got the Ultramarine troop carrier. They need to keep these figures the same scale. And so these intercessors are the ones that are going to fit in these the easiest, because there's a smaller scale. And if you look at the intercessor compared to that Space Marine 2 figure, the newest one, this is very much the same scale. I'm so excited to see this. Yeah, I'm very happy about this. So from your perspective, Curtis, what do you think about when, because have we seen something like this before where JOYTOY and other toy lines, like their main, like for instance, Marvel Legends, did they have a particular scale and they jumped around? I don't think so, right? That's never really happened before.
Not really, no.
Especially this far into your line. This was about at least 3.5, 4 years into the line. That's when they've changed this. So very, very interesting.
I honestly think, Ray, the reason they did it, and I think I said this on another stream, I think the reason why they did the Space Marine 2 release at a different size was, I think that they were trying to keep this outside the regular lore. This was a special release. This was a video game release. And I think they tried it. And I think the figures are amazing.
Sure.
I love the release of the figures, but I think a lot of people, especially people like me that are a little more less tolerant of size change, made it very vocal.
Yep, exactly.
In many chats, Reddits. I've read Reddits on it, like where people were frustrated with it. So like when it's getting all over there, JOYTOY had to hear about it. They're probably like, okay, yeah, we need to go back. So
I think also.
I think the bigger figures also could draw in some people that maybe were staying away from the line because of the size.
Yep. So, yeah, you can speak to both sides. Absolutely. I agree with that, Curse. I think
we talk about this with the Horsemen, right? Like for the graveyard, they put out those like the modern zombies, right? And some people hated it. They're like, I don't want modern. I didn't get into collecting for Horsemen stuff for modern stuff. But there's some people out there that they weren't collecting anything from the Horsemen, and they saw those modern zombies, and they're like, "Yep, I'm all about that. Like, sign me up." So, you have to have those entry points for new people as well, because you can't just keep putting stuff out for the same clientele. Like, you got to grow your fan base too.
Absolutely. Really quickly, Doku. Hello, sir. What's going on? Thank you for joining us. McFarlane makes 7-inch Warhammer. They do. And then Primarch Lone, his name is going to be changed on this stream to Trader Lone. He is a trader. He is a Thousand Suns fan. So he is not Primarch Lone. He is Trader Lone. What's going on, Trader Lone? Did the Broncos? He went to the Broncos playoff game today. Did the Broncos win?
Yes, they did.
Oh, man. All right. So Trader is happy today. That's okay.
In my bear shit, but whatever.
But this looks very interesting. I want to see if anybody has any comments about this. Let's say. Well, apart from scale, newer figures will inevitably stand out eventually because of the improvements in detail. Yeah, I mean, when you look at these two figures next to each other, you can see the difference in detail. With the
night and day.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the progression. We talk about this all the time, right, Curtis? With Four Horsemen, right? This year, when the Necronominus wave came out, that wave, you could drastically tell there was a step forward in the Four Horsemen sculpt capabilities. It was just one of those things, and I think this is what we're seeing in JOYTOY now, especially in the Warhammer. We're seeing that, like, hey, that progress.
Yep.
And then this comment by Andy the Collector, they need to do more Outrider bikes and Invader ATVs. Yes, and here's the thing. If they do that, these are the only figures that are going to fit in them. They're not going to fit the larger scale figures are not, so they're going to have to do a completely new sculpt on the they're going to have to re-engineer the entire vehicle, which is not inexpensive to do. So, and by the way, we need to get goddamn Blood Angel ATV bikes. Can we please get bikes for the Blood Angels? Everybody else has them, but the Blood Angels. So, yes, I agree with you, Andy. Black Series had a scale issue for a bit. Oh, actually, I didn't realize that. Curtis, do you remember that?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not Curtis.
Oh, no, Blake as well. Either one of you guys.
Yeah, it was called Marvel Universe. And there was a whole Marvel Universe. It was huge. Every figure.
Well, he's talking about Star Wars, isn't he? He said Black Series.
Yeah, he said Black Series.
Oh, Black Series. I thought he was talking about Marvel Legends. Sorry, did I read that wrong?
Yeah.
He said Marvel Legends were originally 1/18th, is what he said.
Yeah, that was Dead Man. Yeah. That was a different comment, but yeah.
And then Spino555, what's going on, Spino? Thank you for joining us. I hope the release of some Death Guard or more SM2 brings Thousand Suns. Yeah, I think it's very odd that we haven't got Thousand Suns from Space Marine 2 with that gross blue color scheme. They need to keep it to the red. So even though we haven't seen them, I'm not too upset about it because we don't need any more goddamn blue figures. So, and then from Moku Moku, most companies have opposite problem. All figures are the same size because they want to reuse molds, even if a character is taller or shorter. Yeah, that is actually true. Case in point, dude, did you see? So this is absolutely amazing figure. Actually, let me bring it
big in
over.
Yourself.
Yeah, let me make myself bigger. There we go. If you guys did not see my live unboxing on these figures, absolutely amazing. So here's these, just to give you guys a scale. I know people who collect them know, but here's me. This is my cosplay armor. This is an excuse for me to show myself as a figure. Ha 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 ha! This is me as a figure, and then this is the Death Guard. Look at the size difference, dudes. Right? I'm fine. I'm completely fine with that because I love having these type of things. But when we're talking about Ultramarines and we're talking about power armor for essentially the same troops, there really shouldn't be that much of a difference. Oh, and then here we go for Mr. Blake showing off of his. Dude, that is such an amazing sculpt, dude. Oh, by the way, this figure, he took a dive off of the table behind me, and then the next morning I came in and his legs had both like spindled off into the neither. I found them, but nothing broke. Dude, he is a truck, man. He's a brick house, dude. Nothing broke.
How do you break decay? I mean, seriously, like.
Exactly. 118. That was it. Yeah, that's correct. Can we get a JOYTOY? Oh, dude, can you imagine if we got an unclean one? That would be absolutely awesome if we did. Absolutely awesome. So moving back over to the figures. So what are you most excited about, I would say, Blake, that's going to be coming for next? What's the next big thing that you're very happy about besides the Predator tank? I know that you're very excited about that as well as I am. I'm excited to end the show and jump over to my collection. But what is the next thing that you are super excited about getting?
Besides the Death Guard, I'm really excited about Abaddon.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Abaddon. That's right. Yeah,
I mean, Abaddon is just.
Abaddon looks awesome, dude. Yeah, I was gonna say Mortarion. I'm really excited about Mortarion.
Trevor 16 Shooter said his tongue is what do you say? Awkwardly placed.
Yeah.
Good call out. I never even thought about that. Thanks, Trevor. I'm never going to look at that figure the same again. Thank you very much.
So Ken Pool Collectibles, should I not buy Space Marine 2 figures? What I would say is this. If you're interested in the figures and you play the game, I would 100% buy the original Space Marine 2 figures, the collector's edition. Those are some of the most immaculate figures in the collection. They put these together immaculately. I'm looking up at the figures right now. But if you're worried about scale, what I would say is you can hold off until they rescale those Space Marine 2 figures, Titus and such, or buy the Titus secret level figure. But I would hold off a little bit and buy Grey Knights. Grey Knights, Grey Knights, Grey Knights. Or Blood Angels. Grey Knights or Blood Angels. But anyways, to go back to your point, I would hold off a little bit and wait until they fix a little bit more of the scaling. So what do you think, Blake?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what you said. I just I don't know. I think it really plays to either side. You know, I think you just have to decide, you know, what you want, where you want to be, and different strokes for different folks, right?
Sure.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So also from LT Cave, I ordered a couple of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. Curtis, do you have any of the JoyToy Ninja Turtle figures?
No. Once I got the Mezco ones, I told myself I was never going to buy another turtle figure. So
yeah, I have so I have all of these figures here. I have the Shredder, who's freaking amazing, dude. I have the 2 foot soldiers, and then I was like, well, I need one more figure because they come with these 4 stands that all fit together to make like a manhole cover. So then I wound up buying Slash here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, I need to get the Android. So I picked up Krang and the Android. These are absolutely amazing figures, by the way. And then I picked up Metalhead. Metalhead should be coming to me in, I think, the next 2 or 3 days. I should get Metalhead as well as the Android. So I have all of these. I've done a review on this one, but I'm waiting for this to come. Once I get this, the Turtle Wagon, which looks absolutely awesome, I'm going to do a big, huge review, and we'll do a live review on this as well, live unboxing on this. But so
if I was going to get anything in there, it would be the Android and Krang.
He looks awesome, doesn't he?
Dude, it looks so good. And you got the little robot thing next to it.
Yeah,
too,
the walker.
Yeah.
Nope. He looks really good. I'm very, very... I wasn't originally going to get any more of these figures. I think this is where I'm going to cut the line because I'm not really interested until they come out with Rat King. I'm a huge Rat King fan. But they have Casey Jones. All of these are great sculpted figures.
And Splinter, like in the comments, Splinter comes with all 4 of the turtles as babies, which is really cool.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Well, the
oh yeah, that's cool.
Android stands at 16 centimeters, so that's like 6.5 inches.
Wow, yeah. So he's gonna be very tall.
So that is a little bit taller than the others.
So anybody in the chat, do you guys collect any of the JoyToy Ninja Turtle figures? Because I'd be interested to see. Because I have a couple, and I like them. I'm just trying to keep the collection low. These actually sold out. The Bebop and Rocksteady. I think these are really awesome looking figures, dude.
Yeah.
The sculpts on these are just absolutely amazing. They killed it with this, and even the packaging on this. These are the first time JoyToy has done clamshell packaging, where you have the see-through packaging on the front. Normally, they do always the cardboard. So this was the very first time that they've done something like this. I might have to pick up Bebop and Rocksteady when they do a re-release on these figures, but a little bit of a slow week, guys. We're covering a couple different things here. So, so do you have a turtle wagon in your collection, Curtis?
I do not.
Okay.
Right now, I've got just the Mezco Turtles and the Mezco Casey Jones, and that's my entire TMNT collection.
So here's a question for Mr. Blake. Which figures are more accurate to the DG size, Space Marine 2 or the smaller scale?
I would say the smaller scale.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
Yeah,
I would agree with you. Death Guard a lot of my knowledge of the Death Guard comes from the game Cascade Demon Hunters, and the Death Guard in that game are massive, huge Death Guard. And so you use Terminators, you use power armor in that game, but I think that because the Death Guard have been around for over 10,000 years or so, like bloated and corrupted, that kind of explains why they're so massive, in my opinion. What do you think, Blake?
I mean, they're massive in the lore. So yeah, I mean, they fit correctly, and with 99% of the releases minus the Space Marine 2 first release, I think they're spot on, and I think they nailed it with size, sculpt, and across the board.
And then from 6 Shooter, any Battle of the Stars collectors? Not me. Excuse me. I was originally looking at possibly picking up 1 or 2 of the figures for an Inquisition agent. But Blake, do you collect Battle of the Stars?
Yeah, in fact, I'll show Trevor really quick. Let's see if
cool.
I can get this turned up here. Let's turn this around. Here we are. We'll get this going. And so here is what he's looking at right here.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Blake. Oh, my God, dude. I have a couple.
Just have a few.
I have every one that's ever been made.
Never everyone. This is a very long.
Curtis is used to this. Curtis is like,
it would be worth a trip up to the Pac Northwest just to see Blake's collection.
I know, dude. Oh my God! Holy shit, Curtis. I mean, what's 6 Shooter? Did you say that specifically because you knew that? I feel like you do that.
It's like he lobbed him a softball.
I feel like you do that. The Death Guard. So the Death Guard are typically larger than usual. Starting simply due to yes, correct. So Neo is our resident Death Guard fanatic and expert. So correct. So I am along the correct line of thinking for here. So the van looks legit. It does. I'm really excited about getting that. I don't collect a lot of other lines. Very, very, not really. So I'm very happy about picking up that one. So. I don't do JoyToy Turtles, but if they do Usagi Yojimbo, he'll be really tempting. Very cool. He was also
that would be cool. Actually.
Yeah, he was in a lot of other comics here. My first real exposure to him was from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Playmates line back in the day. I never really knew exactly who he was. I just thought he was a samurai bunny when he was added. So
he's awesome. NECA does a good job with their Usagi figures. So they've got a lot of different deco versions.
And then from Neo, Plague Marines literally have to fit in ecosystems in their own stomachs or literally giant maws simply due to bloat and mutation. They're bigger. Yeah, so that's why, again, we have these figures are so massive. By the way, I didn't do a year-end like figure of or I wanted to do it, but I didn't do it. But these are my figures of the year. These are my figures of the year. These are absolutely amazing sculpts. If you do not have a JoyToy figure and you're looking to pick up any one of the Death Guard. I don't care who it is. All of them are great. All of them are amazing. So, yeah. And then we got War Chest full of toys. Battle of Stars is so much better than Warhammer. You can go to hell, sir.
Wow.
I am going to beat myself. You can go to hell. This is a Warhammer stream. I'm being very nice that we're showing Battle of the Stars.
Talk about grim dark words for grim dark future.
What is going on here? But they're pretty slow for starting standards. They are, especially in that game. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so again, we got these coming. I would think that we're gonna get these right behind them, the other ones, which the other two. These will be coming pretty soon. And then the big one is going to be Mortarion. Mortarion is really the one that I'm looking really forward to grabbing. You've seen this one before, Curtis, right?
Yes.
He is absolutely awesome. I'm very excited about getting him and having my Grey Knights kick his ass and have Kaldor Dragor carve his name into his heart. I don't care if people think it's bullshit and he's a Mary Sue. Kaldor Dragor is awesome. I don't want to hear it.
What is, let me, some trivia moment. Ready? What is unique about this Primarch that no other Primarch has?
Scythe? No.
The figure too, the JOYTOY figure, not in the lore. He has a
lot of different... he has masks, right? He has multiple
rotating eyes.
That's right. That's right. Not masks.
He's got movable eyes.
That's right.
Which is another step forward in this progress of development for these figures.
Yeah, shoot. They're on David Toys, they don't have it.
They got a couple pictures where they show them looking one way and then looking another.
Yeah, let me go to Joy Toys.
Mortarion is definitely on the list.
Let me find him.
Nice.
These are I'm so this is the one you bought two of as well as me, right? For this.
Yeah.
It looks so freaking cool, dude. Let me see if I can find Mortarion.
That one looks like a big beetle. I swear he does.
He does.
Like,
and supposedly this one right here. Where is he? This one is the tallest. He is freaking humongous, dude. He is so tall. So
14.2. Let me do the little conversion. If I'm not mistaken, I know what that is, but I'm going to do it to the T with my little calculator.
5.59 inches.
Let's do this. And then from Spino555, opinions on JOYTOY Tyranids and the secret level figures. So I have the Tyranid figures. I think they're really good. And then the secret level figures, I haven't actually opened mine up yet. I keep giving them away. I haven't actually opened mine up. So Blake, what do you think about the secret level figures overall?
Well, the secret level figures are awesome. I love them.
Wow. I didn't do that.
He's out.
Apparently that they're so good that Blake lost his shit. So
like, I'm out of here.
I'm sure he's gonna be back in a second. Hey Wraith from Neo, could you buy me Mortarion? And there he is. We're gonna add him back to stage. We're gonna keep you at the bottom now, Blake. I'm not sure what happened there.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate you.
Hey Wraith, could you buy me Mortarion? I have $3 in a spare plastic sprue lying around. Sounds like a deal. Not really. So going back to what you were saying before, what did you let me go to full screen, Blake.
What do I think about Tyranids? I think the figures are awesome. They're fun.
Yeah, they're all. I have all of them. I also bought a couple extra ones. Yeah, they're great to have. What do you think about the secret level figures overall? Because I know that there was some discussion about poor quality on some of them, et cetera, et cetera. What do you think?
I personally think the secret level figures are really nice. I think they were made. They're different type of plastic, of course. But I think overall, I think the secret level figures are just as really top notch as like the Space Marine 2 first release figures.
Sure.
So I didn't see much of a difference. Obviously, they're back to the normal size or the standard size of the line. But I think the detail and everything was still there. I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, like I said, when I pull them, I'm gonna do probably next week an unboxing live on those figures. So some people were saying that the heads were too small on some of them.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
And so here's a secret level figure.
Yeah.
And let me grab. So for the detail and the aspect of that, let's just grab one of your favorite Marines. In fact, I think this is your favorite person of all.
My God.
So Space Marine 2. first release. And here they are. So I mean, it's not drastic.
Wraith prefers his without helmets, though.
Well,
that is not true, Curtis.
You know what, Curtis? I think you're absolutely correct. Hold on a second.
Oh my god! I'm gonna take you from the big screen. I swear to God.
Hey, it's not the first time I've been kicked off the big screen.
So while he's saying, what's the battle of stars? LOL, I'm clueless. Whatever that is. It's a Battle of Stars is some. I think it's a game. I think it's a game or it's a book series.
Is that supposed to look like Cavill? Because it really does.
Yeah. Well, that's Titus. That's why it does look like Cavill, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, so to answer your question, I think the Tyranids are awesome figures, and I think the secret level figures are good. I think they're really good.
Yep.
So moving over to this is a comment by This is a comment by Sunny Sundries. This is the SNK figures that they came out with. So this is a fighting game just like Street Fighter. I played this a little bit in the arcades years and years ago, but the reason why I'm so excited about these figures is because of something. These are officially by JOYTOY, and these come with ridiculous blast effects, dude. Look at this guy. What the dude, can we get some incinerators like that, please?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Dude, these things look insane. So this is what makes me very excited for our future with JOYTOY, because we're going to eventually get that. Now, here's Mortarion. Where's Morty?
Oh, yeah. Show his eyes.
Where is he not under Death Guard? Am I missing something here?
He'll probably be under, is that, interesting. We should probably type it in.
There he is. Mortarion. Demon Primarch. All right. So
JOYTOY's official site is a little bit different than the others, how it navigates.
Here we go. This is the eyes we're talking about. See, the eyes are on here. You can move the eyes around. So that's pretty cool.
I love it for, especially for toy photography. Don't get me wrong. You can do a lot of cool stuff, but movable eyes just gives you an extra little layer of attitude or capturing a mood or a certain look, depending on your background diorama and the way you're shooting the picture. So I think this is just a huge step up.
Correct. This is absolutely awesome. I really can't wait for this figure to come in. This is definitely one that we got all.
I love all those little nurgles. Look at all those little guys. They're awesome.
Very
creepy
cool,
little
dude. What's hysterical about this is these are this whole figure is cheaper, or I'm sorry, the same amount of money as the miniature model that comes unpainted, unarticulated, and is 1/4 of the scale of the how big this is. So,
and don't forget that you have to put together.
Dude, that's crazy. I feel bad for the miniature peoples. He's got that 1/6 treatment with the eyes. Yeah, dude, he's really awesome. Very cool. All right, so if they start downsizing again, the Terminators are broken in scale as well as any First Marine that is currently taller than the Primaris. Yeah. By the way, FamJam LFN 3NI, what's going on? Thank you for joining us. Yes, I don't think they're gonna downscale again. I think that we're sitting at what they are going to sit at, especially because we got the Terminators from 40K with those Blood Angel ones earlier this year, and I think they're going to probably start re-releasing them in other chapters over the course of 2026. So I think we're at kind of what they're going to sit at with the scale for these figures. At least I hope so. I hope that that's the case. So Warchest, next you'll be telling us that those Mama's Boys, aka the Blood Angels, are cooler than the Turtles figures. They actually are. They actually are. You read my mind. So let me think. What else do we want to go to? Oh, we're going to go to our custom thing, which means we're going to do another cutover. So let's do another cutover. We're going to talk about our customs. So let me jump over here. So here we go. So first we're going to talk about toy. Oh, actually, we're not going to talk about Toyverse. We're going to talk about your custom figure Blake, because have you gotten any updates on your figure at all yet?
No, they're working on it because this is order to fill, so they're actually working on it currently. I ordered it on December 23rd, and it said anywhere from 30 to 60 days before delivery because they actually make it. So I would say probably looking at the end of January, early February, it should probably arrive.
So from Neo, these sculpts these are beautiful. They're literally 1-to-1 in the miniatures. Yeah, he's talking about the DG figures. So,
yeah.
But this looks awesome. Like I said, it's going to be interesting to see from your perspective how the paint is on this. That's what I'm very interested in seeing, because they're literally painting on the Horus model. And how much did you wind up paying for this? How much was this?
$227 shipped.
That's not bad considering Horus is still over $150. So the standard Horus is over 150.
And he's a big boy. I mean, he's not.
Yeah, he's a really big boy.
And I'm kind of wondering, to your point, Wraith, I don't automatically assume that they're painting over the horse figure because I think we talked about this before. They have all the grayscale figures.
Oh,
because they make them. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're painting it on a grayscale version of this before they,
Interesting. Then from T3, I might be alone, but with all the fixes to the Marines, I want fixes to the Guard before I dip hard into army building. I want a Commissar Yarrick or Minalinsk. Yeah, I do. When they start coming out with more of the human scale, I'm very excited about the Inquisition figures, and when we start to get like the assassins. But yes, I agree with you. I think that'd be awesome. I came up on Sectors, so Mortarion was no brainer. Do you have any Sectors in your collection, Curtis?
I don't even know what that is.
Sectors.
Oh, Sectars
Sectors. Sectors.
You know what they are. Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, I just hadn't heard it pronounced that way.
Interesting way of pronouncing things.
That's that New York style. Sectors.
They came out. They released. I forget the name of the company. Came out with. I saw them in Walmart last year.
They did
do. I never picked up one of the figures, but I saw them in Walmart.
They had another line that was out at Walmart too. Gosh, I can't even think of the company now. But they all went on clearance. Oh, Biker Mice. They're the same ones that did Biker.
Oh, yes.
God, what is the name of that company?
I'm actually Googling it right now. See, because it's driving. Oh, Nacelle.
Yeah, Nacelle. And both the Biker Mice and the Sectars both went on clearance. And then I think they announced a new wave for both of them. I'm like, why are you doing another wave if you couldn't even sell the first wave? But I don't know.
So here's an interesting question. Freaks and Figures. Does anyone have Tacticus on their phone? Recently downloaded it and been having a lot of fun playing. Do you play, Curtis? Do you have any mobile games that you play on your phone?
I've got a few that I, like a pool one, and something else, but I'd not heard of Tacticus.
Tacticus is a pretty popular one for Warhammer. Blake, do you have any? First of all, do you play Tacticus, or do you have any on your phone that you play?
No, it was actually kind of funny that he mentions that because I've looked at Tacticus a couple times thinking about installing it on my phone because I've heard it's actually really popular too.
Correct. I have it on my phone to answer your question, but I haven't really delved too deep into it. But here's something that on WOG Toys I'm very interested in, and I think Lloyd put this up because I keep talking about this. Nothing with the Grey Knights still. Right, other than that, wrong colors eyes on the Terminators, but that's another thing. But this is cool. So this is for Alfurious. So the spear looks great. The shield looks awesome. He's got like I don't know what kind of, is that a sniper rifle?
Sniper
rifle. And then he's got some crazy looking sword.
Scope.
So here he is. This is Alfurious, all decked out, and he's got a crazy shoulder piece as well. Over here, look at this shoulder armor.
Those pauldrons are pretty cool.
Look at this. Look, you can't. Where's his head? He's looking behind the shoulder.
I'm looking at you from behind.
Look at that. He's got a shoulder shield.
Well, I would say his head's pretty well protected. You know, he gets hit in the old dragon shield.
This is the cosplay that you need to get. This is the cosplay. The shoulder shield. Holy shit. This looks really cool, dude. You know what this has a lot of vibes to me of when He-Man came out with the Mike Young series in 2000X, and they came out with the Snake Men in that, I think it was season 2. This reminds me so much of that, dude. So much. This looks super cool, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, I saw that. I think I'm going to order that set.
Yeah, so you are going to pick it up?
Yeah, I think I'm ordering that set.
This looks very cool. Very cool. Let me jump down to the bottom of the chat.
Have other like custom heads and stuff in there.
Oh yeah,
yeah. They have tons of custom heads.
Because I think I want to get a different head for that Thousand Suns Dreadnought that I got.
Oh, the Dreadnought they don't have other helms heads for because it's the way that it sits in the. Once you get the figure, you'll see what I mean because of how it sits in there. But standard figures you can swap heads for easily. Gotcha. The Dreadnoughts are a little bit of
a little bit more creative then is what you're saying.
Yeah, correct. If you want a custom from head to toes, it's with a customizer. If Wraith has his custom commission, he can show you the next level of customized stuff. Yeah, I actually don't have the you guys can take a look. I had that custom Grey Knights Terminator that I just put up a full review on. I paid it's about $350. I think it was $350 for it, but it was a head-to-toe custom figure of a Grey Knights Terminator in the correct scale right now with what we're talking about. So, cool. But yeah, I am very interested in this, dude. Very, very. So, are you just going to pick up the shoulder? Or are you going to pick up the weapon set also, Blake?
I don't know because there's that other pre-sale weapon set down there with the double-headed axe. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. Now, does it fit in? So this is so they're going to be smaller. So this is going to be more.
This is for this is not for Alfarius himself, or Megagon, but
correct, dude.
I thought about picking them all up, all three bundles.
Actually, yeah, you're right. God damn it! Oh my god, this is only $14. This is all three? No, it can't be all three. Yeah, I don't individually. Okay.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the shoulders. This set, I think I'm gonna get the shield, the updated spear, because I have a little bit of a problem with that spear. These shoulder pads look so freaking awesome, dude. So amazing, man. Let's go back.
Did they show the picture? I didn't look. I have it in my cart, but is there a picture? They had a picture with him on him. Was there any other pictures that were clear without him, like a front to back, or was it just the two you showed?
Let me see. You talk about with the shoulders, right?
Yeah. There we go. Oop. Okay.
That's with the custom helm that they have on. So that's not with his normal helm.
It's the custom helm too. Okay.
Yeah. His weapon, I really like that spear.
I like that shield. To be honest, the shield looks really nice.
I really like that shield too. I think I'm gonna pick up the spear and shield. So these
I might buy the pauldrons and put them on Omegagon, my second one.
God damn it. Screw you, Blake, for giving me ideas, god damn it.
Because my Alfarius has the sculpt on it, the head sculpt with his tattoo on his face. It is normal. And I want Omegagon to be the tricked out one in the battle stuff, his twin brother.
This looks absolutely really cool.
As soon as they get all that done, they're going to release Omegagon.
I know. Well, at least you can have an unhelmeted version of Alfarius and a helmeted version of Alfarius, and like super geared out Alfarius and not super geared out. So very cool. I'm very interested in picking these up. So that is very cool. And then some new arrivals. No, nothing news here. This is we've seen this before. This is the Terminator. Yeah. You can swap. Why Ultramarines? Why?
Why not?
It doesn't look better in blue, bro. But this is the custom helm for Alfarius. Are you gonna pick this up, or are you just gonna stick with the one you have?
It's a tough one because I think if I go with that pauldron set and the sword and the shield, I'm going to deck them all out with this head sculpt. But I like the original Alfarius armored head sculpt.
I do too. I think it's awesome.
So like it's a tough one, like it's almost like I almost want to order this and order another Alfarius and build a whole custom battled out different Alfarius.
That'd be awesome, dude. He looks
Be
so.
like $200 for him once you're done. By the time you know,
Boy.
but
Yeah, dude. Especially the shipping is killing me with WOG toys, unfortunately. So, but let's jump over because I think that's it. I'm definitely very interested in the shield, the updated spear, and even the shoulders look really cool. Look very cool. All right, cool. So let's look over at Toyverse. So I actually spoke to them this week. So one of the issues that because I told them that we have them on our show and we look at their stuff, and they already immediately told me they're like, we know our site is not the best to move around on. And I'm like, we've spoken about that before on the show. Absolutely. We understand that things are going to be changing. But I think that they have some really cool stuff. I'm actually interested to see if they've gotten they got
what was that? Go to the one in the left corner right there. Down.
This one is the
Dr. Doom looking
looks
one.
like Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it looked like Dr. Doom.
Now this I think is on a Black Templars. Oh
Yeah,
no, that's
that's
Cypher. That's Cypher. I'm sorry. That's
Oh,
Cypher.
that's
Look at the
Cypher?
chest.
Do they have let's see the whole figure.
No, it just shows. Oh, maybe.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Can you blow it up, or is that as big as you can get?
A little bit. There we go.
Okay. It almost okay. I'm going to be valid here. Kind of looks like head looks a little small, doesn't it?
That's what
It
I was
does.
thinking.
Yeah. It
Looks
does look a little tiny.
Too small. Too small. Looks like you put a Marvel yeah, forget it.
Marvel Legends figure on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks kind of tiny because Cypher's a little bit bigger. So
Correct.
Like a Marvel Legends Doom head on him.
I want to see if they've gotten. Wait a second. Oh, hold it.
Oh, what?
They've
Isn't
got
that
the shoulders too. They've got the shoulders too.
The only thing that's okay. So I'm going to say this, Toyverse. If you guys are watching, there's no disrespect here. It's just me being an honest consumer. I've bought stuff from WOG Toys, and I know the paint matches are usually spot on.
Yep.
This paint here, unless they capture the color wrong, doesn't look spot on to Alfarius's color deco.
Yeah.
It looks too lime green.
I think
it looks like a render, though. It doesn't even look like it's painted.
It's definitely a render.
Picture.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. They're going to be souping up their site in the next month to 2 months, where they're going to put actual pictures like WOG Toys does on their site for their stuff. Because one of the things that's upsetting me with WOG Toys is with we have to then go and look at the shipping and then the tariffs, and then you have to figure all the prices together. Because when you see $16 for a part, you're like, oh shit, I'm definitely going to get that. Afterwards, you're like, oh my god, it's $35. So, yeah, but these are $50 painted. So,
yeah, my custom wasn't bad. You know, the full custom I'm getting, the Lupercal, and that one was only $25 in shipping and tariffs. Correct. Above and beyond what the figure was. So I wasn't too upset about that.
No, I don't think their prices. Some of their stuff is getting a little bit weird, but overall, WOG Toys still, I think their prices are good. It's going to be interesting to see. And here's that sword too. They have the sword as well. Ooh, that looks cool. That reminds me of in World of Warcraft. From I want to say it's Vanilla. There's a sword. There's a black talon sword that looks just like this. Mm-hmm. Man, I'm very, very tempted. I wonder if that's the same sword. Dude, it looks exactly like it. I wonder if that's literally the same one. Now I'm gonna go take a look at this. I think that's the exact same sword. I think that's the same sculpt, because I don't think that this is a World of Warcraft sculpt. I think that this is the exact same one. I'm sounding World of Warcraft nerdy right here now, but yeah, so very interesting. So have you ordered anything yet from Toyverse, Blake?
No, I haven't.
Interesting. So I ordered.
I guess I'm just you know, we all have a certain budget. Money, you know, can be tight from payday to payday, or you know, you want to really make sure you don't invest in something. And I'm not saying Toyverse is bad. I've never given them a shot, and I need to. But I've had so much success with Locker Toys, Cool Toys Club, and WOG. I'm kind of a creature of habit of, going to them.
Here's what we're gonna do. Are you gonna order the shield?
Yeah, I'm
from
gonna
WOG
order the
Toys?
shield.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna order the shield from Toyverse. I'm gonna order the shield. I'm gonna order the spear. Are you gonna order that spear also?
Yeah, I'm gonna order the spear, the shield, and the pauldrons.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. So Toyverse, I'm gonna order all of the same parts that he's doing on WOG Toys, and we're gonna do a comparison live here when we get everything, and we're gonna see how the colors match up. What's the type of? Because I've gotten WOG Toy stuff before, so I know the quality of the plastic that they're using. So it's so I will order these: the shield, the pauldrons, and the spear. I think I'm going to order that sword. But you order this as well, the same 3, and then we're going to do a comparison live so you guys can see exactly what the difference is, if there's any differences, or what we're seeing as far. So, what's the price on the shield? Here's everything, by the way. This is what it will look like on us. Yeah.
You mean on WOG Toys, or you're on Toyverse?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm WOG Toys. How much is the shield on WOG Toys?
Right now. Yeah, let's do a little comparison.
I was looking at custom heads on eBay earlier, but most of them cost as much or double to the price of the figure. Yeah, again, if you want fresh figs, I know you're new into the JOYTOY figures. WOG Toys is definitely a great gateway in. We're looking at Toyverse now as far as custom parts to see exactly what you can do and what you can buy, because it would be cool to have some other place to go as well. Curtis, from your perspective, as far as custom parts, do you order anything for your Mythic Legions figures? I know there's tons and tons of customizers.
I've got a huge backlog of parts, so I don't do as much of it anymore. But yeah, when I need something, I will find somebody that's selling it and buying it. Usually it's through Wolf King Customs. But as far as what they were saying, as far as the pricing, I mean, that's pretty typical, because you're paying for the artist's work, right? So
correct.
Like if you're paying for, even in Mythic Legion, if you're paying for a painted head, often you're going to pay more for that one head than you are for a figure. So, it's the difference between something that's mass produced versus something that somebody's doing as a one-off by hand.
Wow, cool. So Failing Upwards said that he actually picked up Angron from Toyverse, which is interesting. They do sell figures here as well. What's funny is I ordered I ordered Bilal. Somebody gave me an Amazon gift card for Christmas, so I ordered him, and I ordered him off of Amazon. And the shipping, it's actually coming from Toyverse. I messaged them. I was like, "You guys, just FYI, I'm ordering from you guys." But yeah, so we're gonna do this. So 3 and 3. So shield, spear, pauldrons. I'm gonna order from Toyverse. I'll put my order in after this. You put your order into WOG Toys, and
let's do this really quick. Add your 3 items right now to your basket.
Sure.
I'm gonna add all 3 to mine, and I'm gonna tell you what the total is.
Sure. Let me log in.
So we're doing shield, spear, and pauldrons. So
see how long it takes for you guys to each get it, and then compare quality.
Yep. That's what we're gonna do.
So I'm going to do add the shield. Oh, I got to take that other one off of here. Let's do this one. We're going to kill that. Okay. And we're going to do the spear. Oops, wrong button. Where are we at? Here we go.
Let's see here.
It's a little, that's the one thing with Toyverse that I know that they said it's really hard to like navigate their site. So let's see if I can find the spear. So it's going to be under weapon.
Ooh.
And I'm going to try spear.
I think this is the reason I'm doing this, and not to shoot into. Yeah, I'm just going to say that we'll compare numbers here real quick as soon as you're done here, because
Sure, here it is. I got it. So we're going to grab the painted one. This is going to be 40. Okay. And then the pauldrons. Let's go back to the start of their site. And we're going to do pauldrons. Hey, there we go. Pauldrons. Okay. And here's the pauldrons. Yay! Right there. All right. So we're going to go painted.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So my total is going to be, and there's a discount on here too. My total is going to be 132.27.
Okay.
Is that with shipping?
Free shipping.
Oh.
Oh no, wait, hold on.
No.
Spend $266 more and get free shipping. Uh-oh. Let me go to checkout. But yeah, wow. So 70, what did you say it is? How much? 75?
It's $74.37.
Wow. All right,
It's
Torvald.
$18.38 for tax or for shipping and tariffs.
Wow, that's crazy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, I've already committed to it. But I want to see. I actually do want to see, because I have two items that are coming, but I want to see comparatively what else is the difference. So, but yeah, so very interesting. So that is our segment on the custom. If there's any other custom sites that you guys are thinking that I don't know of, you guys can message me and we'll add them to this section of the show when we start going through this stuff. So, and then they have a Dark Angels chaplain of mine pretty hard, and of course that Blood Ravens chapter master, yeah, from Toyverse. They have a lot of custom figures. That is the one thing that WOG Toys has just started dipping into, is the custom figures between the two. Because WOG Toys, they, outside of what you got and what I've gotten with the Emperor of Mankind, they don't really have a lot of like custom figures on their sites. So, all right. So, all right. So I will put my order in after this.
My order's official. It's done.
Yes. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else other than the giveaway that I want to talk about tonight. Blake, was there anything else?
I think we should open it up to, especially I want to hear from the chat. What do they want to see in 2026? We've got a little bit of time.
Sure. What do you guys want to see from JOYTOY as far as what would you like? Like, I think we're going to get Night Lords. I think we're going to get, salamanders. What do you guys want to see? If you had one thing that you want, put it into the chat. We could already double do. We got in Typhus. Yes, I hope we get Typhus. I hope we get Typhus.
Right there with you.
That's Death Guard. Typhus looks absolutely awesome. Actually, while you're doing that, I'll bring up the model for Typhus again. But what do you want to see, Blake? What do you want to see?
Well, I still want to see that tank. I still want to see the Death Guard mortar tank.
Sure.
If you want to bring that up and show people, and then I would, I definitely would love to see Fulgrim.
Yeah.
Definitely want to see Fulgrim. So there's Typhus, everybody. So I would say that we're probably pretty solid on seeing this. Yeah. I don't know when we're going to hear about it, but I'm going to go on the limb and just say we're probably pretty solid. I mean, this Death Guard release and this whole Matarian Death Guard, all this wouldn't be complete without Typhus. So I can't believe they're going to forget or leave him out.
Yeah, I definitely think that Typhus is definitely going to be a figure that we're going to see. And then let me put in.
There's a lot of good ones popping up in the chat now. I knew it was going to happen. That's why I wanted to see. I think it's
Night Lords. This looks so cool. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my God, I so bad. Curtis. The Night Lords, so bad. Those are Curtis. So cool.
These guys, I think, would be right up your alley, Curtis.
Them.
Yeah.
So cool. And what's hysterical is this is during Horus Heresy, so this is 30K. So in 40K, they're traders. They look exactly the same because they're evil badasses, dude. Nothing changed about them. This is in their good guys.
Yeah.
So this looks cool. I think we're gonna get. I think we're definitely going to see Night Lords in the next year. So, and then what do we get? Salamanders. Absolutely. I think we're going to get salamanders. We'll just look at Adrex. Well, no, I want to see. Where do we go?
Yeah, well, we still need the Primarch.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
We need to start seeing 30K because then we're going to get, and I think we're going to see that next year because we're going to see the Saturnine Terminators, which absolutely are amazing. They got introduced in that that video from last year, earlier. Well, now it's last year, and then the Plague Burst Crawler. Yeah, this is the one that Blake was talking about.
Yes. Is that?
There it is.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I definitely want that thing.
Sculpt.
Oh my gosh.
Curtis, would you grab this?
I wouldn't, but it is very cool.
This is cool. And one thing they can do with this too is they can
make
easily
the tracks articulated. Make the tracks articulated.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they're going to do as long because I feel like they're going to be definitely making more vehicles. But one thing is when they make this sculpt, they can reuse this for the Iron Warriors. They can reuse this for the Night Lords. Really, anybody within any traders, they can redo that. So
yes.
And then Cyber Rat, 30k HH Dark Angels, that'd be cool. The different color ones. Salamanders, Vulcan, absolutely. Night Lords, Conrad Kurz, definitely. Korvax, and I'm asking for too much. I hope we see I hope we see Raven Guard 30k. That's what I hope we see. Vulcan and 30k Salamanders is right in line. Yep, 100%. And yep, absolutely.
Yes.
Night Lords, definitely. That's what I'm thinking. And one thing that's really cool, I do really love to see this is these miniatures are for, because I'm not obviously a miniature collector, but this is a view into our future, right? We can look at this and we can say, you know, maybe not the vehicles per se, but we know that these figures are coming. Like when you look at Typhus, right? We know Typhus is going to be coming, and he's going to look exactly like his sculpt as well. Hold on. But yeah, and that's really the coolest thing to me about knowing that we have these miniatures that we can look at and we can go back to. How much was he? But Typhus looks absolutely amazing. I think by February we're gonna have a Typhus pre-order up. So of course, Wall and Zariel, absolutely. Luther, that would be cool.
I've got something down there at the bottom of the screen if you want to pull that up.
Sure. Let's see. Let's get rid of this one.
That's what.
Oh, cool. Dude, you're going to make Neo so happy in the chat. He loves orcs. Dude, yeah, man. So this is the thing with Xenos, right? They we talked about it last week with Sprues and Studs, and there goes Blake leaving because he hates the orcs. But one thing with the Xenos when they came out with them, they didn't sell well, the orcs, but they didn't come out with this cool of a model, right?
Yeah.
I think that if they come out with stuff like this, I think this would sell. This would be a huge guy. This would be awesome.
I've looked at the ones that they put out and they're okay, but they're a little bit smaller, and they as far as like the cybernetic parts, it's very minuscule. Like it's nothing like this where it's practically a mech suit,
oh my god,
you know?
yeah, dude,
like,
absolutely.
Yeah,
I would love to see this. I would love to see. I want to see more Xenos races. I know why JoyToy generally is cornering on Space Marines because they know those are going to sell. But I would love to see this. I would absolutely. So in the chat, would you guys love to see this? Not the orcs that we've gotten previously, but like this. And then Neo, actually, you can tell me specifically what what this is. I remember fighting them in Battle Sector 2 nights ago, and I know it's on the tip of my tongue with what he's called. There we go. I heard the bop. What's going on, Blake? What's going on, sir?
He's in, he's out, he's in, he's out.
Wow. Can you hear me? Uh-oh, he can't hear me. Uh-oh. Hi. Uh-oh. Blake's like, I can't hear shit.
Can't hear you. I had to rejoin. If you guys can hear me, I lost internet to my house for some reason. I'm going to go back out and come back in, but I'm not getting any audio through my phone, so I'll be back in a bit.
That's okay. It's because he's an Ultramarine fan. That's why. But this would be awesome. I think this would be cool. Let me see in the chat what people were saying. Oh, we got another. What is up, Jacko Beans? Thank you for jumping in, sir. And then we got William Biles for the war. We got the War Master here. What is going on, sir? Thank you for stopping in. Can we get some Nurgling Joy Toys? That I would be happy to see. I know we're getting some of the Nurglings, the small ones, but like a whole pack of them would be pretty cool to see. I think that would be awesome.
That'd be pretty neat.
Neo, so tell me in the chat, what is that orc that we were looking at? What is that called? Mr. Warmaster, hello. So yeah, so I personally want to see, I mean, shit. So I'm a Grey Knight fan. We've come out, JoyToy I don't think is going to come out with any more Grey Knight figures because we've gotten a bunch, but also because so how it works, Curtis, is with Warhammer, the tabletop game, every 2 to 3 years they come out with a new edition of it, okay, with a new rule book, chapter books, etc., etc., kind of like D&D, but on a much faster scale, right? So when they come out with these, they have the miniature armies, and they usually do a refresh of that army. In 11th edition, we're currently in 10th, we're moving into 11th edition. When that happens, supposedly my Grey Knights are going to get a range refresh. And what that essentially means is the small little miniatures that have come out, they're kind of little and pudgy, so they're much smaller than they call them Primaris models, which means that they're upscaled to be more proportionally accurate. And from a lore perspective, they explain it in a specific way. But they're going to come out with a refresh for Grey Knights, I believe, next year. That's when I want to see new JoyToy figures. I want to see new JoyToy Grey Knights. So that's what I would like to see. So, I just got the rule book for Chaos Demons. So many untapped possibilities. They work in both 30K, 40K, and AOS. Give us what we want, GW and JoyToy. Yeah, I've talked about this before with the demons for JoyToy for 40K or for if we get it for Sigmar. So do you know what the Age of Sigmar is, Curtis?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
Sure. So Age of Sigmar is essentially fantasy Warhammer, right? Okay. Back in years ago, probably in I think it was 2015 is when they used to have, before 2015, they had Warhammer Fantasy, right? So that was magic, everything like that. After 2015, I think is when they cut it off. They obliterated Warhammer Fantasy and all the lore that had to do with it, and they came out with a new fantasy version called Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Okay, now that's where it currently stands. Now, Age of Sigmar, JoyToy just came out earlier this year with the first, I think it was 5 figures in Age of Sigmar. So we're going to get, I think, possibly more figures in the future. But what Mr. Warmaster here is talking about is there are demons in Age of Sigmar and obviously demons in Warhammer, and they would be easily transferable between both. So if they come out with Age of Sigmar demons, we essentially get demons in 40K, and we need demons because what's happening is I'm buying, like, what was the Thor Ragnarok? What was the dude who was all red for Marvel Legends? Do you remember that? What was that? What was his name
from Thor Ragnarok that was red?
Yes, and he was like tall, and he actually
Surtur.
Surtur, correct. So I bought the Marvel Legends figure and put him behind Angron just so I could have another one. And I bought Diablo, the figure, by 5K Toys. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but he's the really spiky figure. And so I'm like searching for other figures to purchase that are demon-based figures. So right on cue, there we go. Mr. Ultramarine is back. What is going on, Blake? Did you have a nice vacation, sir?
Yeah, so no joke. I'm doing this on my phone. Thank God I have 5. My internet services literally in my house are dead. My router's dead. I thought he had to reset it. There's no internet, so Comcast, something must have happened in the area. So, but I'm here.
You got a pull out or something, dude. That sucks.
I've got several different options. I jumped all around. This one's got data. This one is good.
Look at Blake going to the ends of the earth to make sure he can jump back on and talk Warhammer. This guy is committed.
Pretty
That's
impressive.
awesome. So we were just talking about Age of Sigmar, Demons, 40K. That's what a lot of people want to see as well, which I am also as well of the same opinion. Warhammer Fantasy was my introduction to Warhammer, period. Same thing for me, Cyber Rat. I got into it because of Warhammer Fantasy. I actually played the online game Warhammer Online, and that really got me into Warhammer Fantasy. So if GW gets a refresh, I hope it's with the red coursers. The Maelstrom War is going to be sick. Yes, dude, especially with that new figure that just was the new miniature that was just announced. Old World Team Kings, Tube Kings would be amazing. That would be awesome, dude. Correct, it was starter. Yep. So let's see. It would be a solid money fit. Literally, the same demons are used in both verses: Scarbrand, Warhammer, End Times, AOS, Age of Sigmar, Age of Terra. We've seen the current site. Yes, 100%. Like, I think that that's a very easy thing for JOYTOY to do. I think the problem is they're afraid to pull the trigger on other models outside of Space Marine figures because Space Marine figures have sold so well for them. So it's going to take, I think, a little while, maybe another year, especially once we get through Night Lords. I think we're going to get Salamanders next year. We're going to get the Saturine Terminators, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. By the way, William Biles is one of the most amazing custom collections. So, Will, if you want to throw your Instagram in chat, I'm not sure if you share them on Instagram, but I know you have an unbelievable custom collection. So, GW make a killing, absolutely. 100%, 100%. Bone interest, absolutely. AOS would Skaven. Dude, I want to see 40K Skaven. That's what I want to see. I know Skaven literally, they must exist out there in Warhammer 40K somewhere. So I want to see 40K Skaven. So is that something that you would want to see as well, Mr. Coming back to the show, Mr. Blake?
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to see Skaven. And I'd like to see the Demon Prince. I don't know, guys, what you talked about when I was gone, but the Demon Prince.
Yeah, we were talking. Yep, we were talking. William Biles brought up the Demon Prince as well. There's so many awesome demon models that they could come out with. Very cool. Yeah, throw it in there as well. Keep making my Legion on my own, dude. Dude, your collection is insane. Absolutely insane. If they do exist, it'll probably be like Voltan. Absolutely. My GW store has helped me. Oh, helped with Mythic Legions paint matches for customs. Oh, that's cool. Nice. That's actually really cool.
When you get a second, you want to pull that up at the bottom.
Oh, let me see.
Because, like, okay.
Oh, yes.
All right. On the left is what we have, what they've given us so far, which to me, I'm not trying to be mean, but it looks like a Burger King, toy, right? And then on the right, like what we should get. Like if we got something that was cool, like we have there on the right, which, I mean, all the stuff that you guys have, I mean, the disgusting ones that you guys just got, those three,
the Death Guard, yep.
Like, dude, if they did something in that style, but with these orcs, dude, I'd buy it all day long. So
see, that's the thing. So what you're looking at right now is the version 1 figures of these orcs. They got scared off because they came out with these, and these still have not sold out. Right. Yeah. So people who have stock still have stock from that first version 1, which came out 6 years ago. So I agree with you, but they're just scared to do it because I just feel like they came out with the wrong sculpts at the time. I think if they came out with what you're saying along that line, I feel like that's what would have been like. I think that's
something terrifying, blackwash, some textural detail. Like this thing doesn't have. There's the detail on it's not great as far as sculpture wise. The paint job is terrible. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know a whole lot about this world, but I can tell you that just from the Legion's realm, there would be a lot of people that would buy the heck out of it if these looked terrifying. If they looked, scary and cool, people would buy them.
Absolutely. You can just look at the miniatures. Good. Yeah. Good, Blake.
No, I was agreeing with Curtis.
Absolutely. I think that like going back to what we were talking about with the demons and even Eldar, Dark Eldar, upgraded orcs, new Necrons, etc., any of the Xenos or demons, I think that it's gonna be another year before we see that. I think that this year we're gonna get Night Lords. I think they're gonna kind of trim or fill the holes of what everybody has been wanting. I think 2027 or late 2026 is where we might start to get demons and upgraded orcs and stuff like that. And I agree with you, Curtis. I think that would be absolutely amazing, because you'd bring in a completely other type of people and collector to this, right? They're already capturing the people who are into Warhammer 40K and that motive as far as what the Space Marines are. But I think absolutely you're 100% on 100% right. I think so what else, Blake, would you like to see? Is there anything else specifically?
Like I said, more of the World Eaters. I'd love to see more of the World Eaters, and definitely some Saturnines. Did you talk about that while I was gone?
Yes, we're going to be Saturnine Terminators. I believe we're definitely going to get those next year, especially with all the hype from earlier this year or last year when we got that trailer for Horus Heresy with the introduction of the Saturnine Terminators. They would be absolutely insane not to get those out as soon as possible, because there's so much goodwill towards them as far as those figures. So 100% I agree with you.
Awesome.
Yes. Very cool. So I think we covered a bunch of stuff tonight. I think we're going to get to the giveaway. So we're going to do, and I'll bring myself over here just so you guys can see. So we're going to do the giveaway here on this figure. So we gave one last week away. We're going to give the same one away because I ordered 2 of them, as well as if you are not a Discord member, you're not a person who has gotten one of my Wraith Purity Seals, they'll send you the free figure, which is Torvald from the secret level. He's a blade guard, true blade guard, but he looks awesome. And I'll also send you one of my Purity Seals. So what do you think the code in chat should be tonight, Mr. Blake? What do you think? Or actually, Curtis, I'm going to give it to you. What do you think, Curtis?
Hashtag blueberry.
Oh, there we go. All right, guys. So hashtag blueberry is what it's going to be for the chance to win this figure. So let me put hashtag blueberry in here, and I'll share the screen so you guys can see. So if you are interested, right now we're going to do the drawing for the free secret level figure that I accidentally bought 2 of. And if you win it and you don't have one of my Wraith Purity Seal patches, you're going to get one because I am trying to give you some merch. So, but this is very cool. So we're going to give it a couple of minutes here. We'll give it 5 minutes. What time is it? 12:02. So we'll give it to 12:07 for everybody to put your hashtag blueberry in here as well. So, all right, Blake, you are going to be getting your you're going to be getting your pred tanks, I would think, in the next week to 2 weeks at the most. Okay. Do you have a spot already in your collection for them ready to go?
I do. It's in my
Very
case
cool.
over to the right.
Now, are you putting them together with your other Blood Angels, or they're going to be in a separate spot?
No, I'm going to take the blood angel, the basic infantry or grunts, and I'm putting them with the pred tank in their own area together as a display.
Cool, very cool. So you ordered the 2 of them. How many of the troop carrier, the Ultramarine troop carriers, did you order? Just one?
Just one.
Very cool. Did you get any more? Well, did you buy any more intercessors for the Ultramarines for that troop carrier, or just what you have? Because you have a lot of Ultramarines anyway, right?
Yeah, I did buy 5 more intercessors.
Okay.
They had a sale on them back around Black Friday. I think they were like $18 a piece, so I picked up 5 more of them for the tank.
Very cool. Curtis, any interest in any of the vehicles that we've shown for Warhammer?
Yeah, that tank is
The plate carrier?
pretty dang cool. The red one.
Oh, you're talking about the Predator tank, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Predator.
Dude, I literally so my collection room is in my garage. We have a two-car garage. I turned the second portion of the garage into my collection room, so I have no heat in there. Okay, and it's 20 degrees outside, so I've been running a space heater in that room. I keep checking, make sure I don't burn my goddamn house down. So right after this is over, I'm running in that room to do a unboxing of those. I cannot wait to get to those. I literally, because I stopped collecting G.I. Joe Classified and the G.I. Joes, and I sold off my HISS before I actually opened it up. This is like going to give me my fix for like armor division tanks and shit, dude. That's why I got 2 of them. So I can't wait to do that. So
They're pretty cool looking.
Dude, I can't wait. Blake, what do you think as far as vehicles? What do you think the next vehicle we're going to see?
I think they're probably going to pop out some drop pods.
Wow, that would be cool. We've had the drop pods from WOG Toys. They made some custom drop pods, but that would be interesting. You have said it's only the entry or the multiple entries. No, it's only one time, only once. So this automatically only selects your one entry in here. You don't have to put it multiple times. So even if you accidentally put it twice, it's only going to count that one time. So, all right. Well, we got 2 more minutes. Blake, what else are you getting that you are, besides the Predator tank, what's the next big thing that you're really interested, big thing that you're going to get? What's your next, because Mortarian's going to be coming. What else other than, I think, is that the only Primarch that we've gotten? I'm not remembering.
Yeah.
I think that's the only Primarch
Yeah, that's it. There's nothing else that we're waiting for Primarchs. Vehicles, we're obviously waiting for the Ultramarine tank, right? Which that should be coming soon. And then pretty much after that, that's it. That's why JoyToy goes in these roller coasters, right? Where they just release, and then they go for like a week or two and you just don't hear anything. And then also they come out of the gates again with something huge. I have a funny feeling they're going to open up mid-January here with something big.
Dude, absolutely. I think next year, I know that this past year we got the 2 Imperial Knights, or the 2 Knights. We got Angron, and we got the tank, and we got the troop carrier. So we got a bunch of big things for 2025. But I'm telling you, JoyToy did an amazing year from a business perspective. So I think this year we're going to get something truly epic. I think we're going to get something amazing this year. Really. And even, I would dare say, even bigger than our previous Imperial Knights. Mark my words, guys.
Wow.
That's what I think.
Well,
I think we're going to get it.
There are those options. The Imperial Knights aren't the biggest battlefield walkers out there. So
No, they're not. And I got corrected on my video where I did a live reaction to the Knights, or what was it? Kill Horus. Where I mentioned that the Imperial Knights that I have is the same Imperial Knight in the video, which was incorrect, and I was countlessly corrected in the comment section. So thank you for correcting me. But now I know. So all right. So we're at 12:07. We are going to share our screen right now, and then you guys can see. Oh, there we go. Enter the screen. All right. So everybody can see. We're going to do it in 3, 2, 1, and here we go.
And then hit the other button. There you go.
All right, so who is in here? Oh, we didn't see Blake. Blake, you're not in here this time. So
no, I didn't. I only did it the last time. Oh, nice.
Harley 96. Harley G96. That is amazing, dude. So congratulations to Harley 96. Harley G96. You can message me on Instagram, WraithMace, your address if you are interested in grabbing the figure. Just say you're interested in chat. You do want to grab the figure. This way I know right now that this is something that you want. You're not just jumping in here saying hi. But if you are truly interested in getting this figure, just say in the chat. I'll give you 3 minutes to say you do want this figure. And again, this is the figure here. So Harley G96, just say in the chat that you do want to get the figure. So I'll give you 2 minutes to respond. So, all right. While we're waiting for Harley G to respond, I'm going to jump over to our next section, which is going to be, we'll do it for both Curtis and Blake here. Curtis, do you want to do it for your YouTube channel as far as I like to do one thing, we call it the community section, essentially, where you get to highlight one thing on your YouTube channel that you had going on or you have going on that you want to show for the week. So do you want to do it from your Instagram or YouTube channel?
I guess YouTube channel.
Cool.
I will be doing a crossover event this upcoming Saturday. Normally Legion's ladies live do a thing called Mod Squad on Saturday mornings where they do they paint. I will be hosting this next week because Tanya, that normally hosts, is going to be out. So the link isn't up there yet, but it will be up there for this upcoming Saturday morning. And we just kind of hang out and paint for 2 hours in the morning. So it's a good way to start the weekend and just kind of get some creativity out. So that's really the only thing I got going on right now.
Cool.
I did finish a couple customs recently on my Instagram, so people can check that out if they're interested.
Cool. Very cool. And the same thing, Art by Ackerman on Instagram, correct?
Yep.
Very cool. Awesome. All right. And then Blake, we're going to jump over to your Instagram. Let me just bring it up for a second here. One sec. All right. And I'll show yours in just a second. And then has he responded back yet that he is interested in grabbing that figure? I missed checking the chat. I don't think he said anything yet.
I haven't seen anything, and I think it's good that we're doing that because then we can re-roll it again for somebody. Because we get bots. We get bots to pop in and stuff, so I want to make sure it goes to the right person.
Correct. Harley got sucked into the warp last second. Yeah, I don't see Harley. Harley, you got another minute, sir. All you have to do is say, I want that figure, or just type a word or a letter. I don't care even if it's a dot, just so I know that you're interested in grabbing it. Because we've got one more minute. In the meantime, Mr. ReconRage, we're going to go to your page. Let me bring that up here. All right, cool. So what would you like to highlight this week, sir?
Well, we already talked about the Pac Northwest meetup, so we went through that. So let's look at the picture of my Lego shot that I recently shot with Vader and the Stormtroopers.
Very cool.
So,
go ahead.
Yeah, and if you want to go to the next one, I actually had some fun putting a little bit of motion into the picture.
Very cool.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, now you just need the march.
Well, the music's on there, but obviously you don't want to play it, so you can't play it.
What did you use to animate this, if I may be so?
So that was used. So I had a friend tell me about the app called Knock Knock.
Okay.
NAUK. Fun, free app. You can sign up for like $9. I think it's like actually $29 for the whole year or something like that, and have full access and have longer videos. But this animated app really does a good job. Gives you lots of different aspects to what you can do, whether it's lighting, tones, angles, as well as animating for 5 seconds for the free version and 30-second clips for the paid version. So I'm just having fun with it. It's my picture. I shot it. It's in the raw. And this picture didn't go through any photo app stuff. I actually shot this with my new camera, my new Nikon. So I'm definitely seeing a big difference with my new Nikon and all my setup compared to doing the stuff off my phone like I used to.
That's pretty cool. And then we get Articulated Times. Hello, gentlemen. I'm late to the party. You are never late as long as you jumped in and said hello. So thank you. What is going on?
What up, Steve?
What's going on, Steve?
Hope all is well. Hope is very well. So it looks like I checked my Instagram. So we did not get a message by Harley G. So I think we're going to do another. So again, Harley G, this is going to be the last call, the last 10 seconds, and then I'm going to do a rerun, and we're going to have to come up with a new code. to do.
And he didn't say anything in the chat, right?
No,
I can't see the chat very well on my phone.
Nope.
If you still have it up on the other screen, you don't have to do another code. You can just redraw.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Awesome. All right, cool. Very cool. So are you going to expand upon this in the future, Blake? Is this something that you're interested in doing as far as the animation of some of your pictures?
Yeah. So, the way I look at it is, AI is a very touchy subject.
Sure.
The way I look at it is, if it's my picture and I'm animating my artwork, then I went ahead and took care of my picture with, then I don't have a problem doing that. You know what I mean? It's just, I have a problem when it's taking other people's work.
Cool.
That's where I struggle with it. So yeah, I wouldn't mind doing this again on some of my other pictures. I think it's fun. I've seen a lot of people in the Legions community and others where they put animation to some figures, and it's kind of a neat extra level to it. I think it's fun.
Cool. Very cool. All right. So we did enough time. We're going to do Blueberry again. So everybody's so Curtis, is it okay if everybody put Blueberry in? I can just go back into it.
Put it in before you should be able to just redraw, and it'll just pull from whoever's left.
Very cool. All right. So let me pull it back over and we'll do it again. All right. So again, guys, unfortunately, we did not get a response from Harley, so we're going to be doing a redraw here. So let's go to here. We're going to do a draw again. Let me just share this. And here we go. All right, here we go. This time we're going to do sound, so when the winner goes, we can see. All right, cool. So again, guys, hashtag Blueberry, only if you actually want to win that, because Harley G definitely put hashtag Blueberry in there. This is the last call, Harley G. Nope, no message. All right, and I checked my Instagram. There wasn't any message on here as well. Why did I just said that they just delivered something from LT Cave to me?
Oh, nice.
I don't know what is today's date?
It's a late night delivery, right?
What the hell? All right, I'm going to have to go outside and check. Maybe I got something else. Cool. All right, so we're going to do a draw again, guys. Everybody put it into chat. I'm going to give everybody 60 seconds. We're going to do a redraw. Hashtag Blueberry. Hashtag large cologne. No, that is not correct. Hashtag Blueberry. Again, if you want to win the Torvald free Space Marine or Ultramarine figure from Secret Level, still an awesome figure, even though he's wearing blue. But this is awesome. And you also get one of my free Wraith Purity Seal patches. Thank God. And he doesn't come with the option for a alternate helm, which we don't need in our collection. By the way, Joytoy, if you want to save some money, we don't need bald heads. No more bald head. Hashtag no bald heads. All right.
Yeah, the express written consent of my partner of the show is not directly for everyone watching the show. Please.
Yes, it is. Everybody agrees with me. They might not want to say it out loud, but you guys agree with me. All right. So 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See, guys, I showed you I could count backwards. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, T3. Oh, wow. Very cool. I actually gave T3 a Space Marine. A Space Wolf figure for Christmas. So T3, you're going to get a first of your secret level figures, and the first time I think that you're getting an Ultramarine. So let me be your friend and send you a free figure. You already have a patch, which means I'm going to do a free drawing for a patch. So again, if you guys want one of my Wraith Purity Seals and you do not have one, T3 already has one. So I'm going to give you guys an opportunity. We'll do it / it's going to be hashtag patch. Or actually, we'll do I could do this again, right? Hashtag Blueberry. It sounds so disgusting doing that with my patch, with my Purity Seal. God damn it. Do hashtag Blueberry. We'll keep things easy. If you want one of my glow in the dark, unbelievably cool, because you'll be cool if you have one of these Wraith Purity Seals, put hashtag Blueberry in. We'll do 30 seconds. I'm not going to count backwards because I already proved to you guys that I can count backwards. So we're going to give it another 20 seconds, guys, and then we're going to do another draw if you guys are interested in grabbing one of my Wraith Purity Seal patches. So this is now warm. It's gross drinking warm lemonade. Ugh.
Yeah.
That was gross. So while we're waiting for this final thing to go on, Blake, what do you got going on this week, sir?
Just work, and then we're right back at it on Friday with Mail Call. Me and Curtis will be doing Mail Call as usual, which is 2 p.m. out here in the West, 5 p.m. on the East Coast time. And then that evening, we're going to kick off another wonderful Let's Go Off-World, which Curtis will tell you not to watch. I will tell you you should watch. It's a fun time.
Well, hold on. Let's Go Off-World. You got nobody owns the YouTube account that show is on.
The guy that created the YouTube channel that owns it, we haven't talked to in a while. we have
shit.
We have no control over it other than it's already linked to our StreamYard. So yeah.
Oh shit, that's historical. All right, so I gave you guys 30 seconds. We're gonna draw in 3, 2, 1. Again, this is for the Wraith Purity Seal. Here we go. God, my dessert is totally screwed. And it is going to be double Dillard. What is going on, sir? All right, just message me on Instagram your address and I will get this out to you, sir, ASAP as well. So now we have Cyberrat winning a figure, we have T3 winning a figure, we have Failing Upwards winning one of the patches, and now we have Double Dillard winning one of the patches as well. By the way, that his picture there is a Cosmic Ghost Rider, and when I was at New York Comic-Con, this dude had a Cosmic Ghost Rider cosplay. One of the best cosplays I've ever seen. Absolutely unbelievable. And I got to take a picture with my Grey Knight cosplay next to him, so that was awesome. So, all right, cool, very cool. So we gave some free stuff away. For me, what's going on for the rest of the week? I have, after this, I'm gonna go run to my hopefully not cold room. I'm gonna unbox my my 2 tanks, which is going to be awesome. So I'm very happy about that. We're going to do tomorrow night a live review on one of the tanks, and then probably Tuesday I'll have the full video out, and I'm going to build out that 100 pounds of red kinetic sand Battle of Ball diorama with 50 Tyranids and 50 Blood Angels and my 2 tanks as well. So all right, guys. Anything else from your side, Curtis? Well, Curtis, I want to say thank you for joining us, sir, because
absolutely,
while Blake was running out playing hooky on us, you were here doing the duty. So thank you very much, Curtis. So I appreciate it, sir.
Absolutely. And next week, by this time, I should have my 1,000 Suns Dreadnought.
Yes,
so.
That is awesome, dude. I want to. I think we need to just have you on so you can show and see what you think of the figure, as well as, because I definitely want to see a YouTube review of it from you. So I'd be very interested in seeing that. So thank you, Curtis, for jumping on.
Absolutely.
Blake, anything else? Sign off before we say go. But also, by the way, Carlos, unfortunately, weren't able to jump in. That is okay, brother. We will see you next week, but hopefully you get home okay. Take your time, sir. So, Blake, sorry. So, anything else, sir? Nope.
No, I'm good. I hope everyone has a wonderful week ahead of them. And
very cool. Awesome. All right, guys. I know a lot of people going back to work. Tomorrow is Monday. Everybody's got to go back to work. So thank you for hanging out with us. We'll do again the show next Sunday, and we got some other fun stuff during the week coming up as well. So for me, Blake, Carlos is not here, but Carlos as well from Badass Reviews. For Curtis, guys, have a good week, and we'll see you guys next week. All right, guys. Later, guys.